Hello from new vlog. Today we are in the Buenos Aires airport, or a very new airport. So we will go to Santiago de Chile. In addition to Santiago, I added to list San Pedro de Atacama. It will be new adventure. It will be very interesting also. So we are just in the airport and waiting for our flights. Evet, şimdi uçuşu bekliyoruz. Birazdan gideceğiz. Hadi bakalım, macera başlasın. Let's go. Vamos. Haydi bakalım. Devam ki. Let's go. Haydi bakalım.
Hola, San Pedro.
Destino San Pedro.
San Pedro. Evet, burada montları giydik gördüğünüz gibi. Now we are with our coats because the weather is cold in the night. It has desert climate. Çöl iklimi olduğu için soğuk oldu bir anda hava gece. O yüzden montlarımızı giydik. Memo, soğuk değil mi biraz?
Altım, şişhane üstüm.
Evet, o da öyle ama gün içinde ısınacak, merak etme. In the day it's gonna be warm. Don't worry.
Sıcaktan serine geçtim.
Evet. Bu sadece geceye mahsus böyle yani kanka. Şimdi San Pedro'ya gideceğiz buradan. Kalama Havalimanı'ndayız şu an. Now we are in Kalama Airport. There is a transfer from here for 1 hour to San Pedro. 1 saatlik buradan Kalama. Şimdi servise geldik. Buradan servis alacağız. We can take service from here. San Pedro. Evet. 1,5 saat sürecek yol. It's gonna take 1.5 hour around this. Serviste uyuyakalmışız arkadaşlar. Daha yeni uyandım. Evet.
Pero entonces cada volcán deja capas perdón, de roca ígnea, pero también deja capas de ceniza aquí en la cuenca del Atacama. Así es como se fue formando poco a poco, capa sobre capa, el salar de Atacama.
Hola, bom dia.
Evet arkadaşlar, şimdi turdayız. Memolarında, Jus yanında.
Memo.
Birazdan Tuz Gölü'ne geçeceğiz.
So we are now in the salt layer. Yes, all this clay is mixed with salt, calcium carbonates, sulfates, and very much mineral. And this plant, this is the brea. This is very important. Yeah, brea. And she can survive in this ground. Yeah, with a lot of minerals. So it's very extreme. The people use this for build the interior of the roof. Yeah, because she is empty inside. Yeah, that is very good for isolate for the sun radiation from the warm and the cold too. Yeah, because in winter we can have minus 15 degrees in this area.
Minus 15.
Yeah, very cold. And look at around. Do you see some river close to us?
Can't see.
Yeah. Yeah, we have to leave this place before to they arrived. So, what happens here? We are in the South Flat. These are wetlands. All the waters to fall in the mountains or here is infiltrated between the igneous stones, going downside of this South Flat, yes, and start to evaporate here. So all the water we can find in these lagoons come from to the mountains and the rain. Yeah, this salt layer is very deeper, have 2 kilometers of deeper. Yeah, and the salt flat have 2.6 million years. In this area we can see different layers. Yeah, we have a biological garment in this place. We have a lot of cyanobacteria, but we're talking about them in the next stop. Yeah, so we have these 3 lagoons have like a 10 meters of deeper and a concentrations of salt for the 27%, and every lagoon are very close but have different biological communities. Entonces a las 3:40 todo el mundo tiene que ficar afuera del agua con su ropa ya puesta. Vamos, let's go.
Evet arkadaşlar şu an yüzmüyorum. Su böyle. Su tutuyor beni. Bakın şu an yüzmüyorum. Kollarım. Now you can see.
Swim, pislik, swim.
I don't swim. Görüyorsunuz bak hiç yüzmüyorum şu an. Hatta bak şöyle kendimi çevireyim. Evet. Bu gölde arkadaşlar tuz çok fazla olduğu için here is a lot of salt. Ha, bak. You see? I'm automatically coming here. Bir anda böyle oluyor otomatikman. Düz. Mükemmel. Kafamızı sokmuyoruz yalnız, kafa sıkıntı.
Mollalo perché non abbiamo abbastanza tempo, dai. Ce la farà quando stiamo uscendo. E sono di quelle asciugamani tuo? Allora ti dice che lo puoi lasciare appoggiato lì.
Evet, fena tuzlandık arkadaşlar. Bakın şöyle göstereyim size.
Remember, we push and we go inside all the body.
Evet. Bakın görüyor musunuz arkadaşlar? Şu tuzu. O kadar tuzlu yani. Okay, it's very salty as you can see. It may as like this. Now we're gonna take bathroom in here. Evet, burada duşlar var. Duşlar oynuyoruz gördüğünüz gibi. Sulardan. Burada arınmak su. Evet, benim. Her yerim tuz olmuş. Şimdi ben de duş alacağım.
We have a petroleum exploration. Yeah. And the third one, we have a rivers flowing downside of that place. You have the choice when you see, okay? We have 3 hypotheses to how was make it this place. By meteorites falling one beside to another, a river downside, or petroleum exploration. It's the river guy. Remember I tell you all the water to yeah.
Yeah, I said that all the water is from mountain. I remember that. Yeah,
It's coming here downside of the South Flat. Yes.
Yeah, I literally wanted to say this like this, but not from this mountains. They're on that mountains.
Why
Yeah.
this shape then?
Because the water flow and make the whole, so the ground start to collapse. Yeah, and when the ground starts to collapse, make the big hole. It's very simple. Un socavón, cualquiera.
Okay.
But we have water.
İleride
Another
gördüğünüz
one. Yeah.
nehirlerden dökülen
In the
sular
future.
buraya
Yes.
geldi ve bu gölü
So,
oluşturdu arkadaşlar.
Now you go, give me your phone, vai me dar você telefone primeiro, tá?
Tá.
I'm going over there for to get some photograph for you because the wind is coming. When
É chá. Como que é o nome?
Uma hierba,
Erva. De qualquer chacoma. Chacoma?
não é de
Como que é o nome, Felipe?
Chacoma.
Chacoma.
Vamos a pegar lá o siguiente of life. Yes. Aquí hablamos de el principio de la vida. Why we talking about this? Because in this area we have a lot of life. Yes. Do you see them?
No.
Yes, you see them. All this white layer too we see here, all the red layer too we see here, and inside of this salt we have cyanobacteria. Yeah, the cyanobacteria is the most older bacteria in the earth. Yeah, the scientific world thinking that they thinking these bacteria arrived to the earth, probably that is one of the hypotheses, arrived to the earth in a meteorite 3,000 million years ago. Yeah, 3,700 million years ago. A lot of time. Yeah, and they have the capacity to make chemosynthesis, for example, from the sulfur. Yeah, from the acid water. So it's a special place. You can see this layer, these white layers in all Atacama Basin. That the Salt Mountain Range here in the Salt Flat. This white layer, we can see here. No, I can take it. But that white layer, it's called evaporites. So llaman evaporitas. Every time we have rain here and the water starts to evaporate, leave that layer. Inside of that layer, we have cyanobacteria. Yeah. So we have cyanobacteria in the evaporite, but that red color we see is a biological carpet. Yeah, have different layers under them, and it's another way to the cyanobacteria make his houses. But the most impressive is over there. We're going to see some stones. That stones are made by these bacteria because they make to all the sediment, so all the mineral start to sedimentate. Yeah, and he built stones made it mostly by calcium, layer over layer, and that stones are alive. Yeah, we have phytomicrobiolitus and stromatolitus. We can call stromatolitus, and just in 12 places in the world we can find this stromatolitus alive. Yes, so are alive stones to are breeding, but they are dangerous now because the desert have some problems. Yeah, we're going to see, and I tell you what happens in this place.
Porque es vivo, dijiste, ¿no?
Claro, pero también pueden llegar a morir. Si llega a un punto crítico van a morir. De hecho, en la mayor parte del mundo donde hay estas formaciones ya están muertas.
Oh.
Entonces, esto es un santuario de la naturaleza por lo mismo, porque sostiene este tipo de vida que es la más antigua del mundo, nos permite estudiar. ¿No?
¿Cómo?
Con las bochas y los estomatolitos. Entonces, ela vai construindo camada atrás de camada. A cianobactéria é um tipo similar no mais de 1 milhão de anos. Tá? Muito tempo que isso acontece nesse lugar. Tá? E essa partícula, uma das grandes particularidades. But every year we have less water in this place. Yeah. The hypothesis is we have less water every year by the lithium mine. Yeah. Why? You remember I tell you all the water to falls mostly in the Andes Central Mountain Range coming to this place and filter between the salt layer, downside to the salt layer, and filter between the igneous stones to drop the mineral and coming to downside of this layer. For main extraction of the lithium, you need close to 10 tons of water for just 1 ton of salt of lithium. And in that salt, you find just the 6% of lithium.
Oh.
Yes? So that happens here from the 90s, yeah, the end of the 80s. But in the 90s, it start to work every time more, and 10 years ago, they start to work very deeper with that lithium mine. So we have a Chilean research, Cristina Dorador. She discovered all this salt flat, the 3,000 kilometers square. It's falling 2 centimeters per year, probably by the lithium mine. I say probably, but we know it's a lithium mine. Yeah. So imagine this. She can prove this even with pictures from the NASA. Yeah. So all the salt flat, it's falling every year 2 centimeters per year. Also, they make some pollution and put very much pressure in the flamenco's population. So we have less flamenco's population every year too. Yeah. Mostly they are moving from the south in Maripunga salt flat. Yeah. But that make us make a question. Is the lithium mine a green mine? If that destroy ecosystem very older than 1 million years. Every time you make a hole here in this place, you liberate CO2, you take it a lot of cyanobacteries, and you have less water for the human communities, for the flamenco's community. Is a green mine? For me, no.
And they do all the process here?
Yeah, more in the south. This is the second salt flat, the third one, more big in the world. The first one is Uyuni, the second one is Salt Lake in United States, and this is the third one with a very good concentration of lithium salt. Yeah, but it's a big problem. So if you wanna change your phone, if you wanna buy an electric car, thinking in the flamencos and thinking in the water, this is very complicated. The life here, these organisms, these little bacteria are extremophilous. They can live with salty water, acid water, one of the most strong sun radiation in the world. Yeah, and the change in the temperature, minus 15, 37, yeah, in one day. So this is amazing. This place leave us understand how the life is formed in the earth, how they can survive, and how our atmosphere was created. Yeah, the most part of the oxygen we have in the atmosphere, it's not coming from the trees. It's coming from the cyanobacteria in the ocean or in a place like this.